Hi, welcome back. I think I'll use this image for the last time. Of course, it's Will Alsop's Chips building over at New Islington, part of the regeneration of East Manchester. And this is the reflection shot of the New Islington apartments. We did the channel information before, we did the quick selection tool. This time we're going to move to select, and on the drop down we're going to choose color range, and you'll get this floating box which will come up, which is very useful. If it comes up like that, just go and click into the drop down menu and select none, and also drag your slider across to 200 at the top. We've got three eyedropper options. I suggest to start with you just use the left, which is a very simple eyedropper. We can use keyboard shortcuts, and if we click on the blue there, you can see we've created a selection. So we've use the dropper to select the blue. With the fuzziness, we can slide it down and reduce that area of selection, so we're getting a really defined area of selection in there. But what I want to do is like we've done before, is work on this reflection of Islington Flats. And again, if you just slide down with your slider up there, all I've done is click on there with the clicker, localize color clusters. You see there, it adds in a lot more of that orangey color. We can drive it into dark with the fuzziness slider, because we really want to concentrate on this area in here. And I like that black that's happening there. What I want to do really is to retain this nice image, the white in this image here, but just remove that at the top there. And if I hold down the Alt or the Option key, you'll get a little minus sign. You can probably just see that there. Alt or Option key, click on that, and that will take that away. What you need to do then is just to readjust just with your fuzziness slider, and that's giving us a really good selection. There's detail in there. If I was working on a black and white image, I'd probably go down here on the highlights, midtones and shadows. We might look at that next time round. I'm going to click OK on that. That's done, created the marching ants selection. From now on we can use that selection to create masks, add it to adjustment layers. Let's just do a background copy by dragging it down, add a mask with the icon there, and the selection is loaded into that mask. You can see that there. It's white to reveal, don't forget, and black to conceal. Let's put a levels adjustment on this from the adjustment image drop down menu there, and I'm going to drive that white into more white there, and again pull that black in, so we've got a very contrasty little mask going on here. Lots of detail in here, retained by the color select option. You can see in there we've got windows, we've got all kinds of things that's working. Use the overlay paintbrush mode if you want to clear any of that mid-tone grey out. I'm quite happy with that, and I'm going to leave it as it is. Let's just click on the eye dropper again and play with the blend mode. So let's go into multiplying. See straight away through the white part of the mask, it's multiplying the value of the pixels underneath there, and we're doing nothing else besides just doing a multiply on there. You can see how quick this is. If you want to reduce the color, then do a desaturate. You need to go through the menu, which is through adjustment, and down the bottom here is desaturate, which is Shift Control U, Shift Command U. One of those shortcuts you might want to learn. And you can see there it's just stripped all the color out and made it into a grayscale, and it's just blending it through with a multiply blend mode through that mask we've created. But I'm going back in time. I want to do something different with this. Go into the channels, and we've done it once, we've done it twice. Let's do it another time. Let's save the work we've done. So you don't have to come back in and do it again. Once you've done it, rename it with my magnificent title. There you go. See, there's a mistake. Talking and typing. Islington, not Islington. That's now going to be saved in there. And you can see here we've worked with the mask, we've worked with the blend modes. If I control click on that mask, that will load the selection, so I don't have to go into channels now. I've got a mask there which I can use for my selections, and that selection is going to be used in a hue saturation adjustment layer. Don't forget, it's the white part of the mask which is letting through the adjustment. We can play around in sliders till we go lolly and dolly and fall asleep. Let's go back in again, and you can see there the hue saturation has the mask applied in it. The same mask as what we had before. We've done nothing else but just control click onto the other mask below it and load its selection. And as soon as we load up the adjustment panel, it creates a mask. And we can control I, don't forget we've done control I before. We've inverted the mask, and that's inverted the hue saturation. If we go back in and see what we've done, all kinds of crazy things can be done with a minimal amount of effort. We're not drawing with a pen, we're not dragging a straight edge around, we're not lassoing or doing anything like that. Just some very, very simple work We may go into looking at combining masks from different methods later on. So we went to colour select and selected colour range. Very simple little tool to use. Practice in it. Most important thing. Play around, choose an image which has colour in it. We'll look at a black and white image and probably go to that light, mid-tones and dark area. But for the moment, you can see here we've used an inverted mask. I've flattened it now, Shift Control E, and that's the one that we dragged down to our layer icon at the bottom, made a copy of it. To load it, of course, we can just click on the little icon at the bottom there and use it again. Okay, that's been another quick run through on how to create a selection quickly and use it into a mask. Until next time, and ta-ta for now.